Welcome back. Welcome back. Man, we are here to discuss the DC missing girls. Where have they gone? My God, my God. I have my men with me. How y'all doing today, fellas?
Doing well, sir. Doing well. How are you?
I'm doing quite well, man. I'm getting over this damn flu, but I'm back in the game though. You know what I'm saying? But man, a lot of buzz has been created over this past weekend about the DC miss with the hashtag DC missing girls, man. Quite a stir, man. Almost like a damn feeding frenzy has ensued since Friday because of this. A lot of people, if you really pay attention to social media, you would know that a lot of girls have been missing, coming up missing. You see, like on your timeline, just about every day, two or three girls missing. But apparently, a lot of these girls seem to be from DC. So over the past weekend, I guess it all started when LL tweeted a tweet about hashtag DC missing girls. And he called out for a lot of other celebrities to join in and show support to this cause. So, man, what is y'all thoughts on this?
I think some crazy nonsense half of it. Um, what's the statistics? How many girls are missing? How many girls are actually in the city? What's the proportion of people gone missing, being found, as opposed? We can put a lot of numbers in the media and say there's a new thing going on, a new trend going on, but how long has it been going on? Is this the most girls ever been abducted in a year? What about last year? What about the year before last? Everything is relative in life, and what are you comparing these numbers to? That's the first question you always have to ask. Who did the research, and what are we comparing these numbers to? That's my question on the whole deal.
Man, I think it's based on the fact so far as they saying like 14, but it's been in such a short period of time. I think that's what's caused the outrage. You know what I'm saying? Because it was such a. I mean, 14 is not a large number, but I guess in the span of or if you can make it seem like it happened in the span of a couple days, then yeah, it seems like it's something going on.
But it's so skewed.
Right.
The statistics and everything is so skewed, and it's just hard to say. There are billions of people in the world. How many people go missing? Period. Where are all of the people? You're asking where are the missing DC teens? Where's my missing Uncle Rick? Haven't seen him in 20 years. Nobody asked where he is. You understand what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So, I don't want to seem apathetic or unsympathetic. But where's my Uncle Rick?
Right. So let me ask you this, D man. How do you think we get or find these DC missing girls?
That's the issue. That's the problem. I don't know.
I mean, because up until now,
Be found?
Yeah, I mean, up until now,
have they been abducted or are they dead? You gotta think that a percentage of them are not even alive.
True that. But then you also get into the fact that, are they really missing? You know what I'm saying? Because we talking about young teenage girls. I'm not even girls. They saying DC missing girls like they 11 to 12. These are young girls that's like 16, 17. So you young adults, you young women for real. So are they really actually missing? I mean, have they?
What they want to do.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Because based on the way things operate nowadays, man, because you saw this with the Trump election, how social media can move and create things, create trends and stuff. So based on this, are they really missing? Because a lot of these girls, like I said, the young ladies. They could just be running away from a problem. You know what I'm saying? Or they don't like where they live. They don't like their mama, so they post it up with their friend or whomever. So you gotta that's just some things you gotta take into account. Now I hope that no harm comes to these young ladies, and I hope they are found. But it's just questions you gotta ask when something like this takes hold.
I worked at a school for children with behavioral problems and issues. I haven't worked there in a while. about a year ago, I got a email, like a mass email, Facebook type of thing, where they were looking for somebody. Somebody was missing. She was missing for 2 days, and they had their little, sheet with her identification. Everybody looked for this particular student. We're not going to say her name. 3 days later, she came up, and she had just been hanging in somebody's house for 2 days.
Right.
Now, don't get me wrong, she's a little slow. So that may be a factor in her not letting somebody know what she was. You understand what I'm saying? Right. I don't want to go into the reasoning as to why she was missing. But my point is to let you know, just to piggyback on what you've been saying, these are not kids. This is not a 9-year-old. This is a 16-year-old. This is somebody that's been around long enough to make their own decision. They know that if a person pull up in the van and you don't know them to run, why'd you get in the van? How do you get abducted when you're 16 years old? And I'm not saying it can't be done, but when you were 16, because somebody have abducted you without a fight, everybody in the whole world would know, because I'm screaming, they trying to take me, please, God, oh God. You know what I'm saying? I mean, good fuck.
Yeah, I hear you, man. Because and that's the funny thing too. Because when you like you just said, how do you? Because when you listen to this hashtag and this trending that's going on, it's almost insinuating that they're all being trafficked to some degree. You know what I'm saying? Like
it's trying to insinuate that.
Yeah, it's almost like
any facts to back it up.
Right.
Like nobody's called and said, "Yeah, we got your daughter."
Exactly. No ransom notes.
Ring that's been busted where they stealing kids.
Right. And you look at it, and I understand Black America's anger with it, because it shouldn't take this amount of people to go missing to get some national news attention. Because I think we just want fair share. We just want the same equal treatment. You know what I'm saying? Because if this were to a white lady, they still looking for Nayde Holloway. You know what I'm saying?
Check this out, though. See if you can do this. Check this. And I'm not speaking ill of our people, but we not white people, dog.
We not.
When white people kids go missing, white people takes action.
Yes, they
when,
do.
Homosexuals don't like stuff, they takes action.
Yes, they do.
When Hispanic people didn't like the man trying to be put up in water, they took action. We're the only people that let stuff like this happen to us.
You're right.
We let this happen. What you mean we didn't get no Amber Alert? How do your parents not let an Amber Alert get put out? Your ass been missing for 2 days.
But see, now, great. That's a great point, because maybe that's why you ran away in the first fucking place.
How about that?
You know what I'm saying?
How about that?
I think the movement is in good faith, but we really gotta call a
Call a spade
a spade. And we really gotta look at the bigger issue. Like, it's not that even no matter what it is, either they're being abducted, whether they're running away, or whether it's just some grown ups that just didn't come home. What is going on in our community that these people aren't in what we know as a normal family setting? Why aren't these people showing up home?
Right.
What are the ills? Like, what are the issues?
Poverty
is big. It's big because if you look at the ones in DC, and I'm not trying to downplay Southeast, but we know Southeast is historically
impoverished.
Yes.
So we have to look at the bigger elements of the situation with a more of a fine tuning, just going off what I call mass hysteria. Like, okay, we think they're abducted. Oh, now they've been abducted. And now we have to find these girls because they can be in a situation that's just gruesome.
Exactly.
Well, missing, and then the one thing, missing girls, they're missing boys too. So where's the missing boys? Find out missing boys.
And where are the feminists?
So where is the heart of this? Is it just a trend? Or
yes, it is.
We're going to start actually trying to figure out why our teens are missing, because it's been happening.
Dog, it's just the trend, man. I'm gonna tell you why. Because when you look at this social media thing, man, it's too many distractions, bro. You know what I'm saying? From soon as you saw this is how, like I said, this is like the MS Ice Bucket Challenge, man. It's fashionable to hop along and join in because you get likes. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I don't think anybody really cares because we're all too distracted. As connected as we are, we got way too many distractions. Because 5 minutes from now, yeah, right now these girls is missing, but 5 minutes later, I'm looking at a twerking video or I'm looking at a fist fight video.
Barry, that posting that you're down with a movement has become the way of actually becoming in a movement.
Exactly.
Like, you can say you're down with this shit and what you do, you get a what? You get a thumbs up, and everybody likes it, and you done your part to spread the word. But you ain't go out at night looking for lost girls in the apartment. It's probably might be one living right over top of you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you actually look if you weren't so consumed, and actually, you know, I'm not saying anybody should be involved or not be involved, but those are things you gotta really look at.
But you know what you did take a part in? You took a part in a lawmaker making a new law that will basically make you a sex trafficker if one of these girls is found with you. Even if you providing her a safe haven, you know what I'm saying? You might actually be sitting there helping the girl, but because she's defined as missing now, somebody goes, oh, she's with him, or now you a trafficker or something, you know what I'm saying? So, man, I mean, like I said, man, I hope these girls get found, but a lot, like, what we come to find out is that a lot of these girls, they're actually missing because they didn't go home.
That's what I'm saying, girls, though.
Yeah, I agree. They should say missing kids, but they actually
missing humans.
Yeah, once you become
missing humans doing.
Once you don't come home, you're automatically labeled as missing. You know what I'm saying? Now, based on how this is going, they're insinuating that these girls have been abducted and somehow they're being trafficked.
That's what social media has.
Right. That's what social media has created. But they're actually just missing. And come to find out, a lot of these girls are runaways. In some cases, repeat runaways. So
these females and these young men are no longer with us.
Exactly.
Because this is the hood. And they still kidnap people and chop their bodies up. That's not something that's not in effect anymore. And a lot of these so-called kids are heavy into the streets, heavy into whatever it is they're doing. So while you assuming that he's been abducted, yeah, he might have been abducted. He might be in somebody's trunk or over in Anacostia River somewhere, you understand? I'm not trying to make it lightly of our youngins being murdered. But yeah, why you want to blame it on human trafficking? Blame it on the drug trade. Blame it on the gang violence. Blame it on the streets.
Yes, sir.
Blame it on yourself.
And now,
blame it on the rain.
Blame it on the rain. I'm with you, but DC Mayor Muriel Bowser has basically she has created a task force since this frenzy has ensued, and says she's going to dedicate more energy and effort to trying to find these missing girls. Now, do you think this is something that's really going to happen, or this is just spin control? You know,
Politics.
Yeah, it's politics. That's how I feel, because at the end of the day,
I hope that happen.
How so?
There'll be a task force.
Yeah, it'll be a task force of one person with a computer. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it's a start.
But that's not who we need to be dependent. That's not, if you really look at the issue, they can have 1,000 task forces until we figure out what's going on. We know what's going on. Poverty.
Right.
And in poverty, you have situations. You have high rates of drug abuse, alcoholism,
child abuse,
child abuse, sexual abuse,
mental abuse,
dysfunctional households,
a lot of mental abuse,
nuclear households, no
right.
parents. I mean, no man and father. I mean, excuse me. You got a lot of those. You got the man and the father.
A lot of
those going on, and but no woman and man.
A lot of women and men.
You know, it's a lot. So we gotta we on social media. We can't. A lot of these kids are probably missing because their parent got trapped in the social media trap. You know, instead of paying attention to your child, you're in front of a device. She in front of the device.
These kids is missing because the aliens got their heads. You understand what I'm saying?
Hey, the Martians.
If it's 20 kids missing, somebody's been abducted.
Bye. How the hell you get abducted in DC,
You know what
bro?
I'm saying?
Man, how you get
Everybody got an
abducted in
opinion,
DC, man? Huh? All them damn apartment buildings, and as crowded as it is, how you get abducted in DC, man?
See, that's the whole thing. Where the kids at? If you telling me that a stranger can take them, why can't the aliens take them, dog? They got beams of light. and
Hey,
shit.
well,
can
you
see
know
one
what?
second and let you go.
You might be on to something, but I guess we gotta get a task force for that too, man. But man,
Yeah, alien task force.
yes
dog.
sir, yes sir.
Yes, sir.
Hey.
All the X-Files, baby.
But we are, but man, we are at the end of another episode, man. We just want to bring y'all some of the latest news. As soon as we get it, we gonna put something out. And man, thank y'all for tuning in, man.
Are we not men?
Are we not men? That's something to question. Hey, are we not men?